VBN, The Rich Video Blog Network, home to weekly NFL predictions, great personality profiles, great professional wrestling video blogs, great sports video blogs, great MBTA video blogs, great top 10 list of everything and anything video blogs, and a whole lot more. Collection of my work goes back to June of 2014 on various social media websites. RVBN, the only video blog on the internet that matters. Time now is 2:57 in the afternoon, Billerica, Massachusetts. It's Wednesday, May 31st, 2017. And it's about 69 degrees out right now and humid. Could be some serious rain showers tonight, which would be good. Tomorrow is the pick of the week, 76 with tons of sunshine. I have to see that to believe it. We're still stuck in this weather pattern. They say it could be stuck into the middle of June. That's close to summer. We need summer. Some news to report on the RVBN Newslight. Last night, the Boston Red Sox beat the Chicago White Sox by a score of 13-7. Chris Sale pitched horrible, but he got the win. The rubber match of this of the series is tonight. Also, Scott Pelley has been removed as host of the CBS Evening News, the anchor, so he's going to be doing full-time at 60 Minutes. ESPN has announced it's laid off ESPN senior NFL writer John Clayton, and CNN has fired Kathy Griffin, who co-hosts CNN New Year's Live with Anderson Cooper, for posting a picture with her and a beef, some bad remarks about the President of the United States, Donald Trump, like him being beheaded. It was very off-colored, and these things should not be tolerated, in my humble opinion. It was wrong that Kathy did that, and she's paying the consequences. Do not blast anybody, no matter if you have a bad agenda with them, or if you don't believe in their beliefs, out in public, because you're going to get in serious trouble. So keep it to yourself. If you have if a gripe about anybody, just keep it to yourself. Don't post it out there, because there's going to be backlash about that. And that's about it on the news from the RVBN News. I be back in flash with my first video blog subject of the day, which will be about the Ministry of Darkness / corporate ministry. But first, hear this. Get out! You're so sweet, 'cause they're cute. The more the merrier. Go find something to do. I know. Are you riding a buck? Want to put a ledge on that, Richie? I don't care about game shows. This action will not be tolerated. BMHS, I'm doing good. Release the whole sodium. Time to move on, Rich. And business is about to pick up. Great quote. Only on RVBN. Time now is 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Billerica, Massachusetts. I'm back. My first video blog subject of the day for Wednesday, May 31st, 2017, is about the former WWE faction, the Ministry of Darkness / the corporate ministry, headed by the Undertaker and the McMahon family. The Ministry of Darkness / corporate ministry was around for several months in 1999, causing havoc all over the WWE. Background on the Ministry of Darkness: the Undertaker developed the change of attitude in the fall of 1998, becoming a heel, feuding with Stone Cold Steve Austin. Eventually, at an in-your-house pay-per-view in December of 1998, the Stone Cold beat the Undertaker in a Buried Alive match, and Undertaker disappeared for a few weeks. Then there was a new faction forming. It had the Acolytes, Farouk and Bradshaw, and they kidnapped Dennis Knight, who became Midian, and then they had the Undertaker come out with cult-like following, and he was pure evil with Paul Bearer. It was a change from the Undertaker character, who was kind of a loner for years. He started to do a lot of talking in around 1996, 1997, and it had the Undertaker as a full-blown heel with a couple of henchmen with the Acolytes and the Dennis Knight, rechristened as Midian. Then at the Royal Rumble 1999, the corporate Ministry of Darkness kidnaps Mabel, and Mabel is rechristened as Viscera. And then a few nights later, on a Monday Night Raw taping, they grab the Blue, Gangrel, Edge, and Christian, and the Undertaker was just like creating havoc in the WWE with his new henchmen, and their big prize was to feud with Mr. McMahon, the owner of the WWE. And the Undertaker started feuding with the Corporation, Kane and Test and Ken Shamrock, and the Undertaker was stalking Mr. McMahon, and he wanted Stephanie, his daughter. They, like, on a Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania, the Undertaker sacrificed Sable with the choke slam, and he wanted Vince McMahon so bad, and then the lights go off, and like Stephanie is scared because she's been, frightened by the Undertaker. But then they had an angle where somebody like tipped off the Undertaker. It was actually Christian of the Brood. Eventually the Brood got kicked out of the Ministry of Darkness, which was, they were like trimming the fat out of the Ministry, and the Undertaker was becoming more and more hated, feuding with Ken Shamrock, and also the Big Boss Man at like Hell in a Cell in WrestleMania 15. The Big Boss Man was hanged on the Hell in a Cell loose, which was awful. And like soon the Ministry of Darkness and the corporate ministry, and the Corporation, which had Triple H, Shane McMahon, and China and the Mean Street Posse together, which had an awesome collection of talent. It was still stalking Vince McMahon, and at one time, the Undertaker was going to marry Stephanie McMahon, but Stone Cold Steve Austin saved Stephanie from the unholy alliance, and Vince wanted to trust Stone Cold Steve Austin, and he did at WrestleMania, at Over the Edge 1999, Stone Cold and the Undertaker for the WWE Championship, and Vince was supposed to be the referee, but he injured his ankle, a storyline, and Shane becomes the referee, and the Undertaker beats Stone Cold at Over the Edge of 1999. Then on Raw, they were talking about a greater power, the corporate ministry, but that it's speculations it was somebody from Stone Cold's past. But a few weeks later, it turns out to be Mr. McMahon. He had this plot all along with Stephanie, getting Stone Cold's trust to work for the Undertaker and his son Shane, but it kind of ruined it because the Undertaker didn't need Vince McMahon's help, and it was, it was a continuation of the Austin McMahon feud, it kind of killed the corporate ministry's momentum. The corporate ministry kind of had dissension with the Undertaker and Triple H trying to fight one another, but Vince did not want that to happen because they had a fight. They didn't want them to fight because that's what the people wanted. Eventually, the Undertaker lost WWE Championship back to Stone Cold Steve Austin on Raw, and then they had a match at July 1999 pay-per-view called Fully Loaded, where Vince put his leaving the WWE up against Stone Cold putting up the WWE title. If Stone Cold lost, he would never get a shot at the WWE title again. Stone Cold won with The Undertaker with help from X-Pac, and that basically ended the corporate Ministry, which was, disappointing, because the Ministry of Darkness had a very much potential for being an awesome stable for a few years, and it kind of reboosted The Undertaker's character, which was kind of stale in like 1998, variations of the Dead Man, and like having a faction was like kind of boosted The Undertaker up a little bit. But once the Ministry of Darkness and the corporation merged, you knew that was going to be a disaster. And that's about it on that. I'll be back later, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google Plus, with the second and final video blog subject of the night, which will be about the top 10 best comedy teams in TV history. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Budding Guy. Molly Roseblood, WCCO, Oxnaz, Nice Legs, Elizabeth Hutzel, so stunning, she's the best. Amy Sweezy's awesome Amy. Linda Church of WPIX channel in New York, such a walking cougar, got the best legs in New York City. Bob Gibbs of ABC 11 has a sweet southern accent, best legs in Raleigh, North Carolina. Len Claire of WHH channel 7 Boston's awesome, has the best legs in Boston. And Alia Woolley of WABI channel 5 in Bangor, Maine is awesome and has the best legs in Maine. Bye now.